Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. My YouTube family and friends, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. In the name of Allah, the most merciful and most kind. Peace be upon you all. Today my topic is, as you could see, greenery and in Pakistan and Independent Day of Pakistan, 14th August 1947, when Pakistan get the freedom from India and British Army, British rules. We are celebrating 1st August till 14th August, and this is my first vlog about Pakistan, and I love Pakistan. Pakistan is a beautiful country in the world. People are very caring, very generous, and very hardworking. There are people who've got skills, who've got talents, and nobody can see their talents. The Pakistani people are very, very genius. Very, very genius. If you compare to India and China, the Pakistani people can win. So, travel and tourism is very, very important to introduce in the world. Pakistan is like a diamond in the world. So beautiful, full of adventures, wonderful land, wonderful landscapes, so delicious food. So delicious food. The food tastes the best in the world. The people work hard from their home, they've got skills, and they're not being paid nicely. Their handicraft is outstanding in the world, are very, very famous. Embroidery, furniture, or other things are very nice, and you cannot see the piece in other world to compare that. So, if you go for a holiday to Pakistan for a week or 2 weeks, the accommodation is so cheap. You're one day in UK, you could live 1 week in Pakistan. And the people work hard and look after you free. They don't charge you that much money. Five-star service and 1-star price. So I invite all my YouTube family and friends, my viewers, my followers, and people who like my videos to go and explore Pakistan. It's a beautiful country with beautiful people. And if you need to do investment, you need to make some business, Pakistan is the ideal place. Because people are hardworking, honest, they've got skills, and they will do for you very nicely, cheaply. But you need to keep your eyes open. You are responsible for your products. You need to see if they are all doing right. If we are sincere with our country, Britain or Pakistan, we could be proving ourselves a good citizen. I see myself like I am a daughter of Pakistan, like a mother and daughter. When a daughter get married, mom love her daughter and give so much good education, bring her up with all the best possible facilities, and give her some skills and take care of her, and best wishes from mom for daughter. Same, I am a daughter of Pakistan. I married and came abroad, but I'm presenting Pakistan. When I came in UK, I started improving my English, going for ESOL classes, English for other languages speakers. My tutors, my lecturers used to call me ambassador of Pakistan. There was one German teacher. She used to see If I need to see all Pakistan, I could see in you, because now they give me a responsibility to present Pakistan in other country. So my behavior should be good, polite, hardworking, and not just I am presenting Pakistan, I'm presenting Muslims, I am presenting Islam. So there are some responsibilities on all Pakistanis. You don't know how hardship the people been through to get this beautiful country in the world. This is the second place of Islam, second country become in the history in 14-15 centuries. First is Medina, Makkah and Medina. Nabi Muhammad Mustafa sallallahu alaihi wasallam pray to Allah, ask for a place for Muslim, which going to be castle of Muslim, strength of Muslim, unity of Muslim. And he said, I could see this strength in East, in Asia. And he prayed for the unity Muslims and this place. This is the prayer of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and reward and blessing of Allah. The sacrifice, the qurbaniya Muslim have given, Allah rewarded them with this beautiful country, and this is our duty to look after. As you could see, the place is a holiday place, summer holidays. People go for eating out, and the children love this place, full with greenery, very nice, clean place, open place, and the children love it. My children like this place, and they want to come again and again. The people who've got little bit money and business, they must build and make this kind of places in all cities, all village, all around the world. Nowadays I could see from YouTube, they see food, they see routine, village life, this and that. People like simplicity. People like village life. People like open places. Nowadays, whenever I see people building big mansion houses, they're not taking care of the ventilation, how the air going to flow, no lightning, where is the light going to come, how big and vast going to be if somebody have to gather a small room, just no views. If you open the window, there is no view, and just cover the windows with the curtains. What's point? You go for location, you go for facilities, but you need to consider view should be good, their air should be good, lighting should be good, the rooms should be vast, big, spacious. So all multi-purpose things should be built. Open plan. In America, in Australia, is a hot like Pakistan. But they start making open plan, multi-purpose rooms. But we spend all the money on basic things, just one combination. And the people who used to live in mud houses, very simple life, they used to live. And they used to live happily. If their house need to be repaired, they just put more mud and just level it up. So they were in a comfortable zone. They made their expenses less. They only used to have money little bit, and they no used to use this money. Only they used to make their gold. Nowadays, anybody who've got money and working in abroad, they just send money and they make mansion houses, and the road is broken, and they throw their rubbish on the floor or in front of the house. So if you come in the first, you see the koti, and when you see this broken road, and there you see the rubbish and the rainwater, mud there, big holes there. Why they cannot spend a penny on the road? They think this is the only duty of government to do. No, this is every individual, any single person's duty. If you're spending, you need to have a permission from council how to build the house, and you need to build in your front part. Do not make the road small, and please take extra care of Pakistan. Pakistan is a beautiful country and is belong to Allah, and we need to look after, and we need to leave good future for our generations, our children, and other people who are going to come after us. We need to make peaceful country and lovable. So if I see Aqrar Hassan trying to plant more trees in the gardens, in house, on top of the roof, or in the government places. So we should participate and encourage the good thing, and we should play our duties. Doesn't matter if we live abroad, we can give money from here, and they can plant, and they can grow and make Pakistan green country, make Pakistan safe country, beautiful country, and the fruit and vegetables and shade and less hot weather going to be good for our old people, for everything. So we should start saving water. We should start working hard towards to make Pakistan better and better. And we need to plant more trees, and we need to keep our country nice and clean, and take care of needy people. The people who do not have a job, give them a job to look after some animals, so they can sell these animals on Qurbani, Big Eid, Eid al-Adha, and give people who do not have anything to plant and water the trees, so they got some kind of activity, some jobs to do, and they can earn their money. If we see Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam's sunnat, a Sahabi came to Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, said, Rasulullah, I am very, very poor. Please, could you help me? Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam looked at the man. He was a young, strong man. He said, do you have anything at home? He said, I've got 3 things at home, like a bowl, like a blanket, and like something small. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, bring 3 things to me. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam put auction in a mosque, Masjid Nabawi, asked who going to give the maximum money for all these things. He sold the things and bought a metal and sent him to Smith to make the axe. And Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam put the handle with his own hand and give this kulhada axe to go cut the trees, wood in the jungle, dry wood, and sell into town and earn your money and support your family. This is our role. We have respect. We have, if Allah have given us health and life, we should use this in a positive way. The people who beg, I don't like them. Only people need, they are in need, they don't ask. It shows from their face, they shows from their hunger, they shows from their clothes, it shows. But the people make a begging profession, we should not encourage them. Help those who need help, and look after the poor, look after the orphans, take care of the ill, and take care of your elderly people. They are our very precious wealth. They've got experience, they've got skills, they can transfer the skills to generations, and they can use their own education, and they can be very succeed. Success is not just you get the money and build a big mansion house and have a big car. The success is all together community, like one unit, you move together. पाकिस्तान का मतलब क्या? ला इलाहा इल्लल्लाह बन के रहेगा पाकिस्तान, लेके रहेंगे पाकिस्तान. So the unity is the key of success for all ummah. We do our best and improve ourselves, and Allah Hafiz.